One, edges, right? Edges also we are dividing in two parts. Curved edges and straight edges. Edges means when meet two surface of the solid called edges is called edges, right? Write down this. I think you can understand surfaces, main property, and the edges. Surface is dividing in two parts, curved surface, flat surface, and edges dividing curved edges and the straight edges, right? Write down this in your book. Third one, vertices. When meet three or more edges of the solid is called vertex. Right. Buddhika, Puta, did you finish writing? Surface dividing in two parts. Again, edges dividing another two parts. And the vertices dividing, not dividing into parts. Right. Dulna, did you finish, Puta? Dulna, did you finish? Finish? Finish the writing?
No.
Hurry up and write down. Surfaces, edges, and the vertices.
Finish.
Right? When meet three or more edges of the solid is called vertex, right? Vertex. Vertex is a singular word. The vertices mean plural, right? I'll explain later. Write down this. Finish? Netu, did you finish? Netu, did you finish?
No, teacher.
Right now, where are they going on? Finish surfaces. And then edges. Edges, did you finish? Now take long time to write, no? In the vacation, you are not writing anything. Then get your mind the spellings and everything. Main properties, spellings, surface, edges, vertices. Anuk, did you finish? Anuk Jai Singh. Finish?
Teacher.
Yes. Right. Now look at the board again. See the board again. Right? Now the surface mean, now when I take this a cube, can you see the cube? What do you mean by surface? Surface means faces, right? We can see the faces, right? We can see the faces, right? Can you see the faces? These are the faces, right? Right? Get your mind. Right. What do you mean by edges? Edges, when meet two faces, when meet, they are joining these two made the edges. Now read that one. When meet two surface of the solid is called edges, right? Get your mind. In the grade 8, we have to understand the big solids, 12 faces, 20 faces. We have to understand what is the faces, what is the edges, right? Then when meet the the three edges made the vertex, right? When three edges, the minimum three edges we want to made the vertex, right? Vertex word means that is the simple. The plural one is vertices. Then tell me how many vertices are there in this figure? This solid, how many vertices? 1, 2,
2,
3,
3.
4. In this one, how many vertices? Can you see this? This is a cylinder, right? How many vertices? Is there having a vertices?
No.
No, yes, very good. Now they don't have vertices because vertices made from the edges meet when milled up the vertices. They don't have the vertices. They are having only the curved surface. Can you see the curved surface? I think grade 5 classes you already know what is the singular word for the surface. What's the singular word? I think you know in the grade 5. Muhunat, yes. Now this is a curved surface. The cylinder has one curved surface and two flat surface. Most of them are uh, getting error mistake. This is to a curved surface. This is a flat surface, right? Now when meeting curved surface and flat surface, join the edges. Now cylinder has two curved edges, right? No vertex. Now tell me this one, this cone, right? Now this is a cone. How many vertices are there? How many vertices? Only one vertex point here. One vertex point here, right? Then one curved surface here. And then one flat surface here. One curved edges here, right? You have to get your mind because mainly you have to get your mind the definition, surface, edges, vertices, definitions, you have to get your mind, right? Now tell me, first of all, the main properties or main features. After the introducing these properties, I want to explain in this class only 3 solids. First one, cube. This is the cube. I think you already know this is a Sinhala word. What is a Sinhala word for this solid? What is that? No, no, that is a plain figure. This is solid. Ganakaya. Cube. We call this is a cube, right? Tell me the examples in day-to-day life. We are using these cubes. What is that? Die. Very good. Then the other ones?
Sugar cube.
Yes. Soup cubes. We are using this. Yes. Now see the board, the cube. Now see the cube figure, right? This is the cube. Right. See that one. Right. Now I think you already know how to draw the cube. Grade 5, you know the using the ruler and how to draw the cube. Then write subheading cube, underline it, and then draw cube. Then after get your mind net of the cube. What do you mean by net of the cube? We have to make the cube using this net. Sometimes the question asking, you have to draw the net of the cube. Most of them are drawing this cube figure. That is strong. Get your mind, net of the cube is another figure, right? Now leave the space to draw this one. Write the heading cube and then draw the cube and net of the cube. Now draw it in your writing book. You all can draw the cube with using the ruler. Can you draw it? There's another way to draw the cube. Somebody can't draw the 3D shape, you have to draw it, right? Dulna, can you draw it?
Yes.
Can you draw the cube? I think grade 5 classes, you know already how to draw the thickness. You know the 3D shapes ones. We have to see the other side in the dotted lines. Right? Take long time to draw here. Right? If you take long time to draw, leave the space. In your textbook, that is mentioned in your textbook, the solid and the net of the cube also in your textbook. Dear children, you have to get your mind, you all have to go through the textbook. That is very important, the practical lesson, this one. You have to build up the cube with using the bristle board, right? Using the net of the cube, you have to build up the, that is a practical lesson when you are doing in the classroom. We have to make the cube. That is very important. Under this one, build up your skills, attitudes, knowledge, all things build up the when you build up this one. That is not when you draw and then finish the exercise. That is not enough to understand this one, because this lesson going till to the grade 11 class, right? Finish your drawing cube. Right. Now tell me how many, leave the space to draw here. If you take long time to draw to this figure, leave the space. Okay, dear children, can you understand? Leave the space to draw.
Yes.
After this lesson in the home, you can draw it, right? Then after write
Okay.
space, surfaces. How many surfaces? Surfaces equal, write the number of surfaces. How many surfaces are there?
Six.
How many surfaces?
6.
6. Yes, very good. Write 6. Then write edges. Edges equal, write the number of edges. How many edges are there?
8.
How many edges? Count it. Now figures in
8.
edges. I'm asking edges. When meet the two faces, join the edges. How many edges are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. In down 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 edges, right? 12 edges, right? 12 edges. Then how many vertices? Vertices mean the plural one, right? How many vertices? How many vertices? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, very good. Right? Now the cube already finished. Now the main thing in the home, you have to build up the cube with using the bristle board or any other cardboard. That is very important. You have to protect it when you come to the school. I check this when who built this one. Right? Now turn to the next page in your writing book. Then we are turning into the cuboid. Right? Cuboid shape. Right. Now tell me, what are the examples in day-to-day life for the cuboids? Tell me. I can hear you all. Tell me, what are the examples?
Pencil box.
Pencil box, yes. Instrument box, books, and
Matchbox. Matchbox.
yes, matchbox. Very good. And what is the other one?
Matchbox.
Bricks.
Books.
Sometimes in the exam, they're asking write 2 examples for the cuboids. Right? That is, you have to very easy question, but somebody are not writing. Right? Then again write the cuboid heading, underline it, and then leave the space to draw cuboid and the net of the cuboid. Right? Now you're having the textbook. Now you're also having the textbook. See where the places are net of the cuboid. Go through it and you have to build up this one also. Right? Right, don't shout, right? I have heard the every noisy sounds, right? Why? When you come to the lesson, you have to bring the textbook and everything, right? Next day. Page number that is mentioned in the page number 79. Go through it. Right? Now I think it's better to draw it in the home, right? Now tell me how many right surface equal. How many surfaces are there? Tell me. Surface equal. How many surfaces are there?
6.
Yes, 6. Then edges. How many edges? Number of edges.
12.
Yes, edges equal 12. Write it. Then how many vertices? Right? 8. Very good.
8.
Now, dear children, you have to understand how to pronounce this. Otherwise, we don't want to learn about the English medium maths. Now tell me what is the vertex and what you mean by difference between vertex and vertices, right? Then the cuboid and the vertices, edges. I think you don't have any spelling mistakes, right? Get your mind the spellings also. Right. Right. Then I think it's okay. When the home, you have to draw the figures. Understand? The other one, the practical one, you have to use in the net of the figures, build up the cuboid shape. It's okay? It's okay? Tell me.
Yeah.
Yeah, Duldan, can you
Yes,
draw it
teacher.
in the
Yes,
home?
teacher.
Right. Can you
Teacher.
take long
Yes,
time and
teacher.
sharpen your pencil? Don't use the pens. Draw nicely. Right? Then turn to another page. Right? Right. Dear children, I'm not taking long time to draw the figures because I want to talk with you. When you are taking long time to draw, the other ones we can't talk with you, right? Do you like to talk with the teacher, no? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, right. Now you are waiting long time in the
Yes,
home.
teacher.
You can draw it, right? Now this is what is this regular tetrahedron? This is a special one except the grade 5. Right? Regular tetrahedron means this is another solid. It has what shapes the regular tetrahedron has? What are the shapes? What are the shapes we call?
Triangle.
Triangles. Yes. That is having only the regular means equilateral triangles. All the sides are equal triangles. You see in the solid, we call the regular tetrahedron. Without regular, we can make another isosceles triangles, then scalene triangles. We can make another sort of tetrahedrons. We mention special one. Regular means we are using only the equal sizes of triangles. That means equilateral triangles, right? Then write the heading regular triangle. That page. Then underline it. Get your mind the spellings: tetrahedron, regular. Right. Finish your writing the heading. Regular tetrahedron. Right? Then leave the space to draw the solid. 3D solids, you have to draw it. That is mentioned in your textbook, page number 81. Right? 3D shape, you have to draw it with using the dotted lines. A better way, go to the textbook, right? Right. Then leave the then write small heading net of the regular tetrahedron. You have to write the headings, then leave the spaces to draw the figures.
Is there how much
Yes.
vertices are there?
How number of vertices? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, very good. Vertices equal 1, 2, 3, 4 vertices. Right? How many faces? Faces?
4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
4.
Yes. Under this one, write all are equal triangles. That is a special mention. Put the star and write down. All are equal size triangles. Can you write it now? Yes. Write the edges. How many edges? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 edges. Right? Right? Now again tell me how many vertices are there regular tetrahedron? Yes, 4. How many faces? 4. How many edges? Edges 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, very good, right? Then you have to continue this. The figures you have to draw it in the home, right? Can you understand? Right. Take time and draw it in your writing book. And then, dear children, that is very important. You have to read the lesson in your textbook for the children. You can take more details about the subject, right? Now, again, then write the subheading, compound figures, right? After the space, write compound figures.
Actually, teacher, in a new page.
Yes, another new page. Write the heading, compound figures. Compound solids. Right under this one, put the star and write down, construct. Write this heading and then underline it. Then write down this construct compound solids by combining together with that you already identified solids. Construct compound solids by combining together with that two identified solids. What is that two identified solids? What is that? What is that you identify solids? That we know, we already know the cuboid, cube, and then tetrahedron. We can construct so many things. In the kindergarten, can you remember? Did you do this? The building blocks using build up and other figures, solids. Right? Anshana, did you finish? Did you finish, Anshana?
Yes, teacher.
Right. Now, then can you remember when the kindergarten, we are build up so many views in the building blocks, we are build up another solids we are using, build up the house. Likewise, we are doing something like that with using cube, cuboid and tetrahedron. We are using some sort of together with that you identify. That you identify solids we are using built up other figures. That we call the compound solids, right? After that compound figures, you have to mention how many vertices, how many faces, how many edges, you have to get your mind. Now this is the whole lesson already finished. Now I'm getting some sort of questions. Now think, will you? They are having a bundle of, half bundle of jaggery. Here, can you hear me concern and hear my question? Now think, will you, half bundle of jaggery? Right? Get your mind. Can you remember the piece of jaggery? Which type of shape? Which type of shape? What is the shape of the half of jaggery? What is the shape? Here, Minuka. What is the shape of the jaggery? half bundle of jaggery, right? My question is, how many curved surfaces? How many curved surfaces? Anyone can tell me? What
One.
is?
One.
Yes, very good, one. Then how many flat surfaces?
One.
Then imagine the solid and tell me the answers.
One.
How many? Chandu, how many flat
Two.
surface?
One.
Think will you? You have to imagine. Mathematics mean you have to imagine and think.
One. Two.
In
One.
time we
Two.
can't touch and see everything.
Two.
We are writing in the written
One.
exam now.
Teacher.
How
One.
many flat surface in the for the jaggery? Half bundle of jaggery. Huh?
One. Two.
No, no, flat surface.
One.
It is like a half circle. No, no. Can you remember? One flat surface and one curved surface. Then how many edges? Which type of edges?
One.
Yes, one edge. Vinul, tell me.
Curved edges.
One. Which type of edges are there? Curved edges. Very good, very good. Right. Then I'm asking another question. Now think, will you we take a jack? You know the jack? Then we cut into two parts, right? Again cut into two parts. Again cut into one part. We take a like that one. This one. Slice. Right? Then how many curved surfaces are there? Think below, this is a jack. How many? This is the very important things, dear children. We have to identify, we take the knowledge, then we have to use our practically day-to-day life. In the exam, we are not providing not any solids. We have to think and write. How many curved edges slice of jack? How many curved edges? How many curved?
Two teachers.
How many curved edges? And this side is curved and the other side. Two. Yes, very good. How many straight edges?
One teacher. One.
One. Very good. This one only straight. Then how many vertices? How many vertices? Yes, two. These 2 points. Right. I think you all can understand where the places we are using these main properties of the solids, right? Now think we take the log, right? Log means like that, in the shape. We divide in two parts, cut into two parts. Then we can see it like this. We take this. The textbook is given here. This is the answer. Right? I think it is given in your textbook, page number 75. Page number 75. Now tell me how many flat surface? One. This is the flat surface, right? Then how many? What is a curved surface? How many curved surface?
One.
Then down we can see this one. The figure nicely is given in your textbook. They mention it, right? How many straight edges? How many straight edges, dear children? Four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Then how many vertex? How many vertex? Vertices, not vertex, right? The English also you have to use proper way. Vertex mean 1. This is having 4 vertices. Right? Don't make a noisy sounds. You have to join proper way. Right? All the teachers and principal also looking how can we join the lesson, right? Okay. Now how many curved edges? How many curved edges?
Two teacher.
Two. Yes, this side and the other side. We can't see it. I'm writing in the dotted lines, right? This is, you have to imagine 3D, right? Then that's all. Curved surface 1, curved edges 2, and then flat surface. How many flat surface? That is very important question. How many flat surfaces are there? 1, 2, 3. Very good. I think you all can understand the lesson, right? Now in this class, we have to understand this lesson very well. If you get everything in this lesson, that means you have to identify the main properties. Now I'm summarizing this lesson. Main properties of the solids, right? What are the main properties? What are the main properties?
Surface,
Surface, yes.
edge,
Edges,
edges,
vertices.
vertices.
Right. Then what is the definition? Mainly you have to get your mind definition. Faces mean face of the solid. Edges means when two faces are joined made the edges, right? Edge එකක් හැදෙන්නේ කොහොමද කියන එක you have to get your right. Then what is a vertex? Vertex mean when joined more than 3 edges. Edges දෙකකින් එකතු වෙලා හැදෙනවද edge එකක්? No. At least we want to 3.
Three.
Then this one no having the edges. Yeah, the cylinder don't have the edges, right? Minimum we have only 3 edges when meeting the one vertex, right? Then uses of solids. We are introducing only 3 solids in this class, the other class 4, then grade 8 we are introducing so many, then grade 10, 11 we have to using these solids, volume, area, total area of the solids, total volume of the solids, and that time you have to get your mind what is how many surface, how many edges. Before that, basic knowledge we are introducing in the grade 6. That is very easy lesson, but most of them are not taking the correct answer because of you don't know, you can't imagine the solids. When we cut some slides, think value the orange we take one slide, slices when cutting the jaggery, bundle of jaggery, half bundle of jaggery, full bundle of jaggery, log, marbles. Now think you one marble. How many surfaces are there? Marble? How many surfaces? Marble.
None.
Marble means
None.
ball.
None.
Ball.
None.
Or ball.
None,
How
teacher.
many
None.
surfaces? Anyone can tell me? Anyone can tell me
No.
how many surfaces are there in the marble?
None. None, teacher.
One.
None.
Yes, that is a curved surface. Is there having a vertex?
None.
Vertex? Binu,
No, teacher.
can you tell me
No
how many?
surfaces.
No vertex, right? Edges? Salim,
Zero.
can you tell me how many edges for the gall or marble?
Zero.
0. Very good, right? Dear children, today lesson finished, right? Now get your mind. You have to knowledge about this lesson. Knowledge means surfaces, edges, uses of the solids, and day-to-day life where the places we are using, right? Then you have to use it the skills. Skills mean you have to use your hand and build up the solids. That is main important thing. You have to build up big solids in the home. But when you go to the school, the grade 8, so you have to protect it in your home, and this is very important for the grade 8, 7 classes, right? Use the cardboard or the vessel board. The net of the solids are given here. You have to build up, right? Then attitudes. Attitudes mean where are the places we can use. Then the PTS subject you can build up when using these solids. You have to build up the another components, compound solids. That mean pen holders, vases. You have to build up another shape, compound solids. That is the main expectation of these solids. Using these solids, you have to build up another compound solid in the home. Then after that, try to do Chandu. Can you understand? Right. Then
Teacher, I
after,
couldn't hear the last bit.
I can't hear. Tell me it again.
Earlier, I couldn't hear.
Yes, dear children, I'm doing the grade 9 sections now. Then the charts are doing your lessons. Very good. So also very good. Then today sir busy. That's why I'm come to here. Right? So I very nice to see your faces after a long time. You how about you? Getting fat and long hair, no? When come to school, you have to cut your hairs, right? Like a girl shape hairs, no, someone's I mean, right? Then after that, then little bit time you're having no 17.3 and 17.4 exercise try to do, right? That is not in a big questions. That is on the right vertices, how many number of vertices, how many edges, like that. Again, you have to think, turn to the page number 78. Now turn to page number 78. Right. They have 17.2 exercise. I'm not telling to do this because this is a practical one. I think in a scholarship exam, you have to identify if you can build up a solid with using these figures. Can you remember? Without our net, that is another separate type of net here, right? Think and imagine you can fold this one, you can build up a cube or cuboid, right? That is another type of question. Go through it. Main thing, the textbook for the children. You have to read the textbook and get your mind. Do only these two exercises, all right? I think already you finished all the lessons. The teacher finished now? All the lessons finish?
No,
This is the last
teacher.
lesson of this term.
Yes.
When the school starting, we'll explain it again. But you have to, I'm checking your textbook and writing book.
Okay, teacher.
Now, is there any difficulties?
No, teacher.
Is there any difficulties? Get your mind. You have to draw the sketch, the net of the figures and solid in your writing book, right? Complete your book nicely. Dulna, can you understand? Now feeling hungry? Now feeling hungry? Yes or no? Okay, children. I think now, yes? What is the problem? Yes, dear children, what is the problem? Huh?
We have to write the question.
No. Very important question. Don't want to write the questions. Write only the heading. Exercise 17.2, exercise
Okay,
17.3,
teacher.
like that. Underline it. Write the question number. That is very important. Then
Okay,
write
teacher.
only the answers, right? Main thing, you have to
Okay,
build up the
teacher.
solid, right? That is your skills generating, right? I hope to stop this lesson. The other teacher also waiting here.